In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the fuel filler neck on this Chevy Silverado. Let's get into it. We're going to take the gas cap off. I'm going to take these 3 bolts out. Use a 7mm socket. That out. You can push the top of the filler neck down. Using a 10mm socket, you can take this bolt out for the ground. Ours is pretty rusty, so I'm just going to use some locking pliers. Just get it to loosen up. All right, we got it loosened up. And just grab that bolt, take that out. And loosen up this worm clamp. Use an 8mm socket. That's good. Move the clamp down. I'm just going to use a right angle pick, just get in underneath here, just try to separate the hose. And just work it around. There we go. And slide that out. And you're gonna have to straighten this out a little bit so it's not kinked, because you get the hose that goes down the center of it. And just work it out. If you can pull that filler neck out while underneath, that's good. Sometimes it's a little tricky. We're gonna take this cap off, and then we'll be able to pull it through this way. It's going to make it a lot easier. Just use a trim tool, pop this push pin out. Using a T30 socket, take these 2 screws out. Slide that out of the way. Just grab the filler pipe, just pull it up, just twist back and forth. And we're going to disconnect this vent hose. This is going to the differential. You can just use a trim tool. Just pop that clip off, slide that out of the way. And that pulls right out. Now before we slide this in, you can see the breather hose for this. It's not going to be long enough, so what you can do is cut your old hose and use a vacuum T-connector. You put that in and splice those together if you would like. That would work. Or what you can do is just take this off and reuse the old one. There's no fuel in this line. This just strictly goes to the top of the differential. It's just a breather. So you can slide this in. Make sure you're sliding it into the tube. You might have to twist it back and forth a little bit. Connect that breather. Lock it down. Push the ground down. And just twist it back and forth. Attach it to the tube down below. Before we tighten everything up underneath, I'm just going to put this plate back in. Get that lined up. Push the push pin in. Lock it down. Yeah, we'll tighten these bolts down. I'm going to make sure this lines up with the holes up top, which it does. You might have to twist it a little bit. That's good. And I'm going to pull this down just so it's easier to work with. Move the hose clamp, and we'll tighten this down. Just snug that down. Go ahead and send that back up there. Take the ground strap and a bolt, go around the other ground, get that started. And we'll tighten that down. There we go, that's good. I'll line this up, put the bolts in, get those started. You might have to push this up a little bit. Get the other one started. And the top one. And once you get those all in, go ahead and tighten those down. Snug that down. Then take the gas cap, line that up, snug it down.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.